How's it going, everybody? It's Sick here, back again with TA3 Productions and Vindictive Gaming, and today we're going to start a tutorial series similar to the mansion video, but it's not actually going to be the mansion. It's going to be a nice bigger building. It's going to be more of a hotel feel. I'm not actually going to do the inside. I'm going to leave that totally up to you. I may turn mine into a prison or possibly a hotel or whatever I really want, but the primary purpose of this video is going to be a series test to see if you guys want to see a tutorial on my current build. My current build is absolutely ginormous. I'm not even done with it yet, so as we speak I am still, or as you watch, I am still building this. So anyways, we're gonna go ahead and jump into the tutorial. As you can see, our primary block is going to be sandstone and bricks and some nether bricks. So as you guys can see, I just put down 6 blocks, so when this is going to be our doorway, we're going to go up 5, and then we're going to start working our way in to give it a nice arch. So as you can see, going up 1, and then at the very top up 2, and as you can see, you got a nice little doorway, and that'll be nice. And this is where our door will be. We'll just put some nether brick here just to give it the feel of where actually doors will be, and then we'll just surround it with some brick to actually really see exactly where the door will be, how ginormous it will look outside of it. But anyways, let's go ahead and start with the front of it. You're gonna go 1, 1, and then we're gonna go 7 across. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So there you go. We're gonna have a window here, here, and here, and the windows aren't actually gonna be exactly where the brick is. That is just letting me know that I have the right coordinates, and me being my very symmetrical person, I'm gonna go ahead and do the same exact thing on the other side. 7, so we have 3 tall windows, so as you guys can see. Now we're gonna go ahead and work on the actual towers on the outside. If you know a lot of Gothic like style buildings, they usually have some big towers. So we're actually gonna go do a 16 diameter circle. So if you don't know how to do a circle, it's 6, 1, that 3 little thing right there, 1, and then 6 more. I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna delete this tree. Okay, now we're back. Finally got rid of that tree. I thought I got everything, but I obviously didn't. So we're gonna go ahead and work back on the circle. We're 6, 1, 3, 1, and now we're gonna start back with 6, and then we're gonna go 1, 3, 1, 6 again. So we're gonna do this on both sides, so I'm gonna go ahead and do this so you guys don't have to watch, but if you do need this diagram, it will be at the very bottom in the description, so you can check that out. Be right back, guys. So we're back finally. As you guys can see, we have 2 circles on each side, both 16 diameter, with a little revet in the at the door to give it a nice little feel. Once we get those pillars in there and some awesome arches going on, it'll look pretty cool. As you guys can see, there's a great aerial view of the actual building. It looks kind of like a pair of glasses from the top. But anyways, now we're gonna go ahead and jump to our, I don't even know what step we're on, but we're gonna go ahead and start filling in the walls for the first floor. This is going to be 3 layers of regular brick, and then the top 4th layer is going to be sandstone. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you this real quick. There's 3 layers of brick, or actually, yeah, 3 layers of brick and then 1 layer of sandstone. We're gonna do this on every block that we just put down, so I'll see you guys on the other side. Okay, now we're back. As you guys can see, we finally did it. We have every one of them with 3 up on the brick side, and we also have the sandstone on top of it, so you guys can take a look at it, and it looks pretty great. So now we're gonna go ahead and start on the next layer. We're going to go in on every block except for like the middle, I think, and then I think this looks good. I think we're gonna go like all the way around the circles on the inside, and then once we get to the middle, we'll go ahead and work like regular and not like a middle, because the towers are gonna be like this is gonna be the base of the tower, so you want it to look a little bit bigger on the bottom when you go all the way up. So I'll show you that here in a second, but remember 6, 1, 3, actually it's gonna be 6, 1, 1, 1, and then 6 again. So it's a little bit different, but you guys can tell. And then once we get right here, we're just gonna go right over the top. We're not gonna go in or anything, and we're not gonna go over that because we'll do that later on. And then we'll go all the way over, and once we get back to the circle right here, we'll go on the inside again. Alright, so once that is done, we're gonna go ahead and work our way to going up. Now on top of the ones we just placed, which are just a brick, we're gonna go up 9, so it should be a total of 10 on top of the actual sandstone, and I'm going to show you that real quick. We're going to go up 9, and it should be a total of 10. So I'm going to go ahead and fast forward that and show you what it should look like afterwards. Okay, so you guys can take a look. As you guys can see, we have 10 on top of the actual first sandstone layer, so it actually gives us a feel. We're actually going to go up quite a few, so if you're on a like an area where it's a little higher than normal, you might want to avoid that. And on the back here, the reason why I didn't go all the way up is because we're actually going to end up, or I'm going to end up deleting this, because this is going to be the inside of the building. And unless you want like a door like this and you're going to walk in and then look up, then you can keep going up on the actual circles. But for me, I'm not going to actually have the like the full high ceilings in this area. So I stopped doing it right here because I might have like this small room, but on top of it, it's going to be a floor. So there's really no reason to go all the way up. So that is why I stopped doing that. And if you guys didn't know, I'm bubbling right now. I'm not like bubbling like shooting bubbles. I'm using swiftness. So if you don't know to use swiftness, you could use it to go faster and build faster. So now we're going to go ahead and work on some of the actual windows and stuff like that to give you guys a feel on what is actually going to be done. So you guys can just watch me as I do it. I usually do it very sporadically, and it happens. These are the 3 windows that we talked about earlier. They're probably the easiest that we're going to focus on, but all the other ones will come randomly because I am looking at a reference photo, but I will like jump off of it when I feel the need to add more windows or change them up a bit. So we're gonna go ahead and go up 3 here and see how this looks. I'm not too sure. We may go over sideways like this, and sideways again. I'm not too sure how well it's gonna work. This kind of looks like a smiley face, but this is kind of like the mansion. So if you wanted to look similar to the mansion, that is the same kind of thing that we had with that. And we're gonna go ahead and try to do the same thing on the other side, see if it looks good. If it doesn't, we'll change it up a bit. I think we had it like this, and then didn't we go up 2? Or I'm not sure. I'll go check here in a second. Yeah, oh, we're supposed to go over sideways, so we're gonna go ahead and cover that back up and see what it looks like. Like I said, I change a lot of my my designs, and it's usually a like touchy-feely thing. So if I change it a bit, do not freak out about it, because I don't do anything too dramatic, and nothing's ever final on my builds, because some things may look better in certain areas, and then some things don't look as good on the other side. So I like to change it up a bit. Alright guys, so we're back here, and now we're just working on the actual like tower part. I think I'm gonna make a humongous window, or I'm going to make like an indentation of the window. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and work in the middle. I'm gonna knock out like the middle 2, leave the top here, and then we're gonna actually make some pillars to give the tower some depth. So this is a nice way to give your build some just liveliness, I guess you could say. We're not actually gonna do it everywhere, just because, as you guys can see, we don't have the sandstone to cover it up. So what you guys didn't see is I put another sandstone layer on the top. It's on the outer layer, like we did on right here. It's on the outer layer, so when we start creating some pillars like this, we can hit those pillars and it doesn't look like an ordinary, or it doesn't look like it's not supposed to be there. So once you do that, it's pretty easy to do. It's just on the very top, on the outer of every block that we put down. So it looks something like that, and now we have an awesome feel to how to work it out. Now I think we're gonna go ahead and work on some small detail things. This is more of the creator's thing that you can do, but for now we're not really gonna focus too much on anything. Just if you see something that you like that you can change it up, that's what I'm here for. I'm just here to give you some guidelines to give you the feeling that you think your thing needs. Like for instance, like sometimes I add some stuff like this, and then I'll add like another 3D part, some pillars to give it some depth, and then we'll go ahead and remove some of the bottom parts here just to give it some randomness but awesome creativity, something a little bit different. So anyways guys, this is the end of this episode. I'm gonna go ahead and cut it here so you guys can leave some feedback in the comment section below. If you really like this series, leave this video a like. If we get up to 50 likes, I'll continue the tutorial, and if not, we'll just continue building it, and then I'll release the video kind of like I did with my mansion. But anyways, leave your feedback in the comment section below. Like I said, longer episodes. Do you want shorter cuts, longer cuts? Do you want to see more detail? Just leave some stuff like that. And anyways guys, have a nice day, and until next time guys, I have been 6 later.